Hello everybody and welcome back to another build tutorial on the Crazy Ewok channel where my voice gets progressively deeper every build tutorial I do. So today I'm going to be showing you guys how to build this lighthouse that I have right behind me, and it's pretty easy. It'll only take hopefully about 20 or 30 minutes, and I hope you enjoy. Let's get into it. So the blocks that we're going to need for today consist of diorite, calcite, polished diorite, andesite, cobbled deep slate, tuff, blackstone slabs, chains, glass, polished deep slate slabs, cobbled deep slate slabs, polished deep slate stairs, cobbled deep slate stairs, and polished deep slate. Okay, let's get building. Okay, so to get started here, you're going to want to find a 13 by 13 area. It's important that it's flat, at least the 13 by 13 part. And you're going to want to make a circle. Well, you don't actually have to make this circle. This is just for the sake of making it easier for you guys to see. So basically what the circle does is it's just 3, and then it goes in, and then 2 over, and then in again, and 1, and then across, and then 2, and then out, and then 3 again, and then it just repeats it and for the entire circle. It may not be a perfect circle. I realize that it's probably not quite perfect, but it doesn't really hurt the design, and you can't even notice, honestly, when you see the lighthouse. Okay, so we're gonna go right here. We're gonna go up by 16 with our calcite, and this is gonna be textured with diorite and polished diorite, so you can really use either one of these 3 blocks here, but we're eventually gonna have to use all of them to texture it, so this one really does not matter. So we're gonna go up with calcite by 16. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, whoops. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And then over here we're gonna go up by 14. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Then we're gonna go in by 1 and over by 1. So we're gonna go up by 12 right here. So we're gonna go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And you'll notice that it steadily decreases by 2 each time. So we're going to go over here. We're going to go up by 10 right next to it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we're going to go up by 10 again. We're not going to go up by 8. We're going to go up by 10 here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we're going to go over and then right by 10 one more time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then what we're going to do is we're actually going to start building back up. So we're going to go up by 12 right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then up by 14. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And then 16. 1, 2, whoops, wait, what just happened there? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And what we're going to do is we're basically just going to replicate this pattern on all 4 corners of, or I don't even know what to call these. They aren't really corners. It's a circle. All 4 sections of the circle. There we go. And I'll get back to you when I have done that. Okay, so now your lighthouse should look something like this. Now we're going to go in and texture this first layer with our diorite and our polished diorite. And if you want, you can even add in some powdered white concrete because it blends really well. But I want to keep this texture simple for the tutorial, so I'm only going to use 3 blocks. Okay, so now we're going to want to go in with our diorite and our polished diorite to texture this. And I've had some people tell me that when they try and texture, it's like they don't understand how I'm able to texture and make it look smooth. And it's really kind of simple. One important thing that you should definitely remember is that you want to stray from any patterns that might occur when you're texturing. See, like that kind of looks, or this would have looked a little bit like a pattern, so I added that there so that it kind of broke up the pattern. Stray away from consecutive sequences so that nothing looks too repetitive, and then that'll kind of give it the more natural aesthetic that you're going for when you're texturing like this, and it makes it look just a little bit more worn down and used, and it gives it a very nice look in the end. So yeah, you basically just want to just do something like this, and we're gonna want to do this all the way around. So I'll jump and run that. Okay, so hopefully your lighthouse should look something like this now. And now what we're gonna do is, we're not actually gonna go into the next layer yet. We're actually gonna texture a little bit on the bottom to make it look a little bit more weathered at the bottom. And to do that, we're gonna grab some cobbled deep slate, some andesite, and some tuff. We're not gonna use that much andesite, but we will need a little bit. So what we're gonna do is we're basically gonna make a complete layer at the very bottom. It doesn't have to be entirely solid, like maybe I'll miss a block right there, but I won't do it again. And just kind of randomize this, but only do it at the bottom and make it kind of slowly fade out as it gets to the top. Okay, so now let's go in with the tuff, and we'll just kind of sprinkle this in here and there, fill in some of the gaps, and make sure that we have a little bit of a fade upwards, just like that. Okay, and now that you have the tuff in there, we'll just go and sprinkle in a little bit of andesite here and there. Alright, so I think we're ready to move on to the next level, or story, maybe, of the lighthouse. And, oh, it's a little wolf over there. Look at that. And I did go in and touched up a little bit of the texturing that I wasn't quite happy with, but I'm happy with it now. I think it looks pretty good. So, yeah, let's move on. So what we're going to do now is we're going to come up to the highest point, or it doesn't technically have to be the highest point. You could do it anywhere. And we're going to have to go up. We're going to put a placeholder block right here. We're going to go there. And we're just going to do diorite. This can be any block, same as there. And we're just going to go 1. Oops. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So now that that's up 10, we're going to go over and we're going to put another placeholder block right there. And then up. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And this will basically just be recreating the same pattern that we had going on down here, the same parabola, so to speak. And now that we have here the placeholder block, we're actually going to need to extend that down to fill in some of the gaps there. Okay, so we'll put another placeholder block right there. We'll just try it for now. And we're going to go up by 10 again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And now we're going to put another placeholder block right in there. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then again, right in this little gap, the placeholder block, destroy that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then we're going to do the same thing, basically going up, just mirroring what we have on that side. So I'll do it with you. So we're going to go here. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we're going to go over here. We're going to go placeholder. Actually, we're going to need to extend that down to fill in the gap. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then we need to go up again. So we need to bridge off of here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And we're just going to have to mirror that all the way around. So I'll jump to it. Okay, so now that we have that, we're going to go in and texture this. So just like we did in there, we're going to go in with our calcite. We're going to go with calcite first. You can go with whatever you want. It really doesn't matter what you're going with first. I just chose calcite. So let's just spread it around just like so. And again, careful not to have any patterns. And I'm just going to make a simple jump cut when I have finished texturing this. Okay, it is really coming together now. As you can see, it's starting to come up, and I think the texturing looks really good right now. So now we're gonna start on the next layer, although this isn't gonna be a full layer, so we're not gonna go up by 10 like we did for the last one. We're actually only gonna go up, and I'll do polished iron just for the sake of it. And we're actually gonna go up by 4 right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. and then we're gonna make everything level with this. So we're gonna go here, placeholder block. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or I think I've actually 6 blocks until it's level. So we're just gonna go in here and fill in that gap. Go up until it's level, and maybe we gotta delete the placeholder. And we're gonna go here again, and then up until it's level, just like that. And then we're gonna go over here and up until it's level. Over here until it is level, and then who would have thought, yet again, up until it's level. And we're basically just gonna mirror this on the outside. So let's jump to when that's done. Okay, so now let's go in and texture it, and I think this will be pretty fast, so I'll just do it with you guys. And I'll start with the diorite, and we'll just go in, spam it around, no patterns, nothing really that I'm going by, just complete randomness. Let's get, oh, whoops, let's get a little up in the corner here, down, just like this. Okay, we'll go in with calcite now, and just want to make sure we reach all the corners, all the gaps that were missed. Okay, so we're done with the main structure of the pillar. Now we're on to the balcony. Okay, so now we're gonna go on to the balcony and the top part. We're not gonna do the roof quite yet. So to start it off, we're gonna want to come in and take our blackstone slabs. I'm gonna build out 2 here, and we're gonna build over 1 more in, and then we're gonna go out 2 this time. And then over here, we're gonna go out 2. Oops. We're gonna go out 3 right there so that we can extend on the balcony on that way. And to connect this, we're just gonna go bam and bam. And then we're gonna do that all the way around, so I'll do it with you. And bam bam, 1, 2. And then 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna only go 1, 2 there. And then 1, 2. And then just to connect it like that. And I'm gonna go out again right here. And 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And then 1, 2, 3. And go 2 there. And 2 over here. And we'll just connect it like that. And then again, we'll go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then just connect it like that, and then 1 more right there. And that is the foundation for the balcony. Then we're gonna want to grab some chains. Just grab that real quick. And these are gonna be like the rungs, or like the little. It's gonna be what holds up the railing. I don't actually know what to call this. Maybe banisters. We're gonna go chains, and we're gonna go all the way across here. We're not gonna go there. We're gonna go here. And we're gonna go here. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way across. So basically on the edges. And we'll just continue all the way around until we get back to where we started. Oh, whoops. And just like that. Oh, I actually just noticed a mistake on this side. That should not be there. So now we're gonna come in with our blackstone slabs on top. I'm just gonna make one layer of them as the top of the railing. I'm gonna go all the way down like that, and then like that, and being careful not to block this little path, because this is where we're gonna be able to walk through. So placeholder, break that, and just all the way across the chains, just like so. And okay, so now we're gonna go up with the actual light part. So we're gonna take our cobbled deep slate, and we're gonna come in and we're gonna go up 2 on all of the white blocks. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and just like so until we meet back to where we started. Okay. Now we're gonna want to take our glass. So let's grab some glass. Just regular glass. You can use tinted glass if you want to add some flair to your build. But I'm just gonna go with regular glass to get the nice official look. Or I'm not really sure if it's official, but it is a clean look. Okay, so now we have the glass done. Now we're going to start on the last step. Well, other than the interior, we're going to start on the last step, and that is the roof. Now, the roof is a little bit complicated, so watch carefully, because the roof gets a little bit complex, and it could be a little bit hard to follow. I hope not, but it could be. So we're going to come and we're going to grab our deep slate. So we're going to grab some cobbled deep slate slabs and some polished deep slate slabs. I'm going to come in and we're going to go make a single ring around it, and we're going to just kind of randomize this between these two. It really doesn't matter too much, but we're going to texture it just like that. Go all the way around, just one out, and we're not going to worry too much about what the circle is going to end up looking like, because it's all going to come together at the very top. And now that we have that, we're going to do another layer of blackstone all the way around it, and this will be, oh whoops, this will be the overhang. So all the way around, just like we did against the glass with the deep slate, we're going to do against the deep slate with the blackstone. Okay, so now this is where things will get a little bit more complicated. So now we're going to want our deep slate stairs. So let's grab the polished deep slate stairs. Polished deep slate stairs. Why is this such a tongue twister? And we're gonna come and we're gonna go right here. We're gonna 1, 2, and 1, 2. So right where these little whatchamacallit, little L shapes, so right on the outside of the L shapes, we're gonna go into the stairs, and also on these little 3 long things, we're gonna go in with our stairs also, just like that. And again, we're gonna texture it, randomize it a little bit here, so all the way around. And just like that. So now what we're gonna want to do is we're gonna want to come over here on each of the corners. We're gonna want to place a placeholder block right there, and place 1 slab up. You can delete that. You don't have to keep it. You can't keep it. It doesn't really matter. And we'll do that. It'll be easier. Okay, so now that we have this, we're gonna go in, and these are all gonna be placeholder blocks just to make it easier to build. So this can be any block, but I recommend using deep slate because you will be able to see it through the glass. So it actually kind of does have the big deep slate. And I'm just gonna go and place deep slate on top of all of the glass, just all the way around, just like that. Okay, so now we're gonna want to come in with our slabs. We're gonna place a slab there, and then we're gonna place our stair here and our stair here. Then we're gonna want to come in over here, and I'm actually gonna grab a polished deep slate block. Where is it? Here it is. And we're gonna randomize it in with our cobbled deep slate. And then we're gonna do the same thing over here. We're gonna place our slab, and then we're gonna place our stairs and our other stair over here. And the same thing, we're gonna go over with our blocks, and then we're gonna go with our stairs, just like that. I think I'm gonna actually make that, yeah. And I didn't mean to break that. And then we'll put our slab right here, and then again, we'll come over with our blocks, and then our stairs, just like that. And then over again, just like that. Another thing we can add in to help smooth the transition between this block that goes straight up and the stairs is we can add a row of slabs right in here. So I'm just going to do this all the way around, and this will help ease the transition upwards as the roof steadily declines. No, it's inclines, right? Yeah, it's inclines. So now that we've done that, we're left with a sort of square shape, and it is a square in Minecraft. What a surprise. So now over in the corners, what we're gonna do, just to make it back into a circle, we're gonna place 1, 2, 3, 4 in all 4 corners. And then from here, what we can do is we can actually add the slabs going upwards. So place placeholder there, and we'll break that, and then it'll go all the way around yet again, just like so. And we are actually making another square. Okay, so now that we have this other square, we're gonna do the same thing, and we're gonna fill in the gaps. So we're gonna go bam, 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 1, 2, 3, 4 on all 4 corners, and then finally to finish the roof, we're gonna go up. Oh, that's a full block. Place placeholder there, and let's fill that back in. And we're gonna go here, 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 and I'll replace that with that. And then to finish, we'll place 1 right there. Okay, and that is our finished lighthouse. I will decorate the inside, and I'll jump to the next clip. Will be me showing you what I've done for the inside, just an example of what you can do, and also a little bit of foliage on the outside and some terraforming. So I'll jump there. And here is the final product. So I spent a while just going through and texturing some of the ground. As you can see, I've got some coarse dirt down here to make it look like maybe some of the grass has died here from the overhang. Some foliage, maybe it's overgrown. No one really is here to take care of it too often. I got some of this glow lichen, which I think works really well as this type of maybe mold on the wall. I really like that effect. And then if we go inside here, we've got this cool little doorway with some walls, some stairs coming in. So we've got blocks there, and then more blocks there, and a slab. And we've just got a door that's on the outside here, and then we've got a bunch of trapdoors that are coming around. And then the first thing you'll see when you walk in here is a massive staircase. The easier alternative to this, and the much more efficient alternative to this, would just be a bubble elevator all the way to the top. But I thought this would be cooler and look nicer, so I went with this. And it takes a while to get to the top here, but once we get up here, I will be able to show you the lantern. So we've got this lantern that comes in here, and it goes all the way up through a little railing to protect you from falling, because that would be a long fall. And then outside here, we've got the pressure plate that'll take you outside, and we've got the balcony. So, I mean, yeah, we're pretty much done here. So I guess that concludes the video. So I just want to say a massive thank you for watching the video. I want you to hit the like button and the subscribe button if you found this helpful. And I'll see you next time. Also, I stream on Twitch now. Bye!